This was an awesome day with our tour guide Carlos, who is an absolutely the best tour guide we have ever had. He picked us from our Hotel Las Americas, drove us to the boat, we met millions of monkeys, some of them even jumped on our boat. It was an amazing experience. He told us so many details about the animals in the area and the history of the canal. He is so knowledgeable in the history, in biology, animals, their habits, he literally knows everything. He loves what he does and is really great at what he does, for sure. Tour was absolutely the best. Even the weather wasn't the best, it was raining some, but Carlos gave us ponchos, also the boat had a roof. So we were fine. We made a hike, too. And saw more monkeys. Thanks, Carlos. Tatiana and Nikolai, visiting from South Carolina, USA. This was the perfect experience if you want a blend of excitement and education but do not want to spend half-day commuting to and from. Mike, the transport driver and boat driver were amazing. Mike spoke very good English and shared insights about the history and land as we drove between the excursions. He had a great sense of humor and was very engaging. He even helped us track down Sun's special Panamanian chocolates before the day was over. The meal was delicious and filling, which says a lot because my family are all picky eaters. While on the boat on the Panama Canal we ran into choppy waters, but the driver navigated them with ease. The hike through the rainforest was manageable and just enough to take in the tranquil setting before heading back to our drop-off point. Mike was amazing. He told us so much about the history of Panama, the wildlife, the flora. He's a walking encyclopedia. We took a bus ride to the boat launch, then a boat ride on the canal to navigate around a group of islands. We saw 3 types of monkeys. Then we got on the bus again and went for early lunch. It was delicious. After that we boarded the bus again and went for an interpretive hike/walk at the Pipeline Trail in Gamboa. Mike knows all about the various trees, insects, plants and animals. We were blown away. After the walk we boarded the bus again to go to Flamenco Island, Amador Causeway. At that point we could decide to stay or be driven back to our hotel. It was a wonderful experience and we definitely recommend Mike's Panama Experience Tour. Mike picked us up on time at our hotel and took us to Gatun Lake, where we boarded a small boat to go to Monkey Island. We got to see tamarin and capuchin monkeys and howler monkeys and took some great photos. Then we went to the new Gatun Lake Visitor Center in Colon to see the Atlantic side of the Panama Canal. We had already done a southbound Panama Canal tour a few days before, but it was great to see it from the outside view. It was a long drive but very nice. The brunch was fresh fruit, which was sweet, and fried dough and yuca. On the way back, we stopped roadside to see a mother sloth with baby that Mike had spotted on the way there. Mike was incredibly detailed. He was on time and took us to Gatun Lake and the Monkey Islands and even included a special Panamanian brunch. He narrated a wonderful private tour for my dad and I. He even loaned us his binoculars so we could see monkeys and sloths. Then we went to the Gatun Locks and 2 visitor centers. We spent an entire day together. Mike is passionate about Panama and answered all of our questions about history, politics and the canal engineering. He was a wonderful guide and we had a memorable day. He even gave us fantastic restaurant recommendations. I cannot recommend him enough. Do yourself a favor and book with Mike. Can't recommend Mike enough. He was an excellent tour guide, polite, friendly, and accommodating with our family of 4, which included 2 kids, 9-year and 12-year-old. He is very knowledgeable, was well prepared, and taught us so much about the history of Panama Canal and the country in general, and our kids listened to him with so much interest. He made a great effort not only to find the monkeys and other animals, but also to describe in detail all the animals we encountered. The tour felt very personal yet professional, and that was really great.